I'm Lucy, and today I'm going to be taking you through a few simple balance exercises. All we're going to be using today are a couple of sturdy chairs and have a drink of water available to you if you need it. Okay, let's begin with the warm-up. We can have our feet about hip width apart and a nice straight line going all the way up through to our shoulders. We're going to lift our shoulders up and take them back and relax them down. Okay, we're going to start off tapping our toes just to get that nice foot movement. Well done. And then we're going to bring in our heels. So we're going to lift our heels up, keeping our toes on the floor at the moment, and bring those arms in and then bring ourselves into this nice marching action. We're just going to make the marching action small at the moment because we're just getting our muscles warmed up and we're lubricating all of our joints. Think about having that nice tall posture. Great. We're going to make the movement a little bit bigger now. Well done. Bring those arms in, nice and relaxed. Great, and nice even breathing. Perfect. Okay, let's do 4 more marches and then we're going to go back into the pause. 4, 3, 2, 1, into that pause position. Great. We're going to bring in a heel dig now to the front. So we're going to dig to the front and take it back. Dig to the front and take it back. Use the chairs if you need to for support. If you don't, we're going to bring in a bicep curl. So again, we're just getting a little bit of movement in all of our joints. Just do what you can and what feels comfortable. Great. 4 more of these and then back to pause. 4, 3, 2, 1 and back to the pause position. I'm going to change it now and introduce a diagonal toe tap. So we're tapping to the front and take it back. Out to the diagonal. Lovely. Well done. And we're going to introduce, if you can and if you want to, we're going to introduce the arms. So we're going to push out and pull back. Push out and pull back, push out and pull back. Just opening up the hips and opening up these shoulders. Great, make the movement a little bit bigger each time if you can. Again, we're just warming everything up and getting a nice bit of flexibility and mobility going. Perfect, 2 more. This is 1 and this is 2. March it through. Okay, back into that pause position and we're going to take a toe tap to the side. Tap to the side and take it back and tap to the side. If you want to, you can introduce the arms now. Just nice small arms, making them slightly bigger as we go along. Again, if you want to lift that leg up a little bit further, make the movement a little bit bigger, then please do. Great, well done. Good, you should begin to feel a little bit warmer now. Perfect, let's do 4 more. 3, 2, 1 and into the pause position. Great. Think about that nice tall posture, shoulders up and back. And we're going to introduce, first of all, a little bit of a neck exercise. So we're going to have our shoulders and our hips facing forwards. And all we're going to do is turn up to face towards this direction. So we'll turn our neck to this direction and then back through to center and again through to the other direction. And back through to centre. 1 more on each side, take it through to this direction. See if you can look over your shoulder slightly, back through to centre, and again through to the other side. Great, and back through to centre, great. Moving on now, we're going to bring our shoulders in. So we're going to keep our hips nice and forward, facing forward, and we're going to just move our shoulders. So we're going to turn our head and our shoulders towards that direction. Lovely. And back through to centre and again through to the other direction. Perfect. Keeping these hips facing forwards. Back through to centre. You can add the arms in now if you want to. So add the arms in front, turning in this direction. Getting a nice bit of trunk mobility there. Back through to centre and again through to the other opposite direction. Perfect. And back through to centre. Okay, just relax those arms down. Hands down by our sides now. And thinking about having this finger going down the trouser seam, we're going to take the arm down to one side. So you're getting a nice bit of a stretch here. and back up to centre, and again through to the other side. Keep all that weight evenly distributed across those feet, back through to centre, lovely. And again through to the other side, well done. Back through to centre, and again last time through to the last side there, well done. And back through to centre. Okay, great. Let's just march it through one last time before we do our last mobility exercise, and that's going to be working our ankles. Okay, 4 more marches. 4, 3, 2, 1, into the pause position. Use the chairs if you need to for support, and we're going to go heel and replace it on the same spot with the toe. Heel, replace it with the toe. So we're getting that nice heel-toe action. Replace it with the toe. Last time, heel, replace it with the toe. Lovely. Swap over feet, going onto this leg. Heel, replace it with the toe. Heel, replace it with the toe. Heel, replace it with the toe. Last time, heel, replace it with the toe. Great, well done. Let's just do one last march, and then we're going to go on to the main section where we're going to be doing some balance work. Okay, moving on now, we're going to come on to our balance section. So we're going to be working on balance on either leg, and also this is going to help strengthen the leg muscles up on the, and also we're going to be doing some bone loading, so it's going to strengthen up those bones too. So we've got 6 exercises in total. The first exercise, you're just going to use the chair for support if you need to. Make sure your feet are roughly around hip width apart, just a comfortable distance apart, and we're just going to do a single leg raise, and this can be called a single leg raise or a flamingo stand. So hold the chair for support if you need to, nice and tall and looking forward. We're going to transfer our weight onto this side, and keeping our hips nice and level, we're going to take our toe up onto this leg, onto the toe position, and then we're going to sweep our leg back. So you've got your heel coming up towards your bottom. We're going to hold that position there if you can. Don't worry if you need to keep your toe on the floor, you can do. If you can manage to take your foot off the floor, that's fine. Keep this leg, the leg that you're supporting on, with your knee nice and soft. Hold the position there. And then we're going to take the leg down, lovely. Transfer that weight over to the other side, and we're going to do the same again. We're going to take it to the toe, and then we're going to take that foot back off the floor if we can. Hold the position. Think about keeping these hips nice and level. Use the chair if you need to. Great, well done. And then slowly release it down, lovely. Just march it through again. We're going to do the same exercise again, and just think about how many fingers you need to support you on the chair. If you can take away a finger or two, then please do. So again, remember, both knees are nice and soft at the moment. Transfer that weight so it's all going down one side, and then take your toe to the toe. You stay there if you need to, but if you can, then take that foot off the floor by taking the heel backwards. Hold that position. Well done. Nice and relaxed, nice tall posture. Great. And then slowly release it down. Brilliant. Let's transfer that weight over. I'm going to do the same on the other side. We're going to take it to the toe position. Hold the chair if you need to for support, and then we're going to take our heel back. See how much support you need. If you can take a finger or two away from the support, please do. But if you feel you need to have the chair there, then that's fine too. Lovely, well done. And slowly release it back. Perfect. Let's march it through. Okay, that was the flamingo stand. So now we're going to go on to the flamingo tap. So we're going to have our feet about hip width apart, and starting off with one leg, we are going to take, transfer your weight over onto this side, and we're going to use this leg, and we're going to give a tap to the front, and then we're tapping back. So we're tapping to the front, and then we're tapping back. I'm going to show you from the side, tap to the front, and tapping back. So your body, on your upper body stays nice and still, the movement comes from your hip. Okay, well done. Let's do the same on the other side. So we're going to tap to the front and tap back, and tap to the front and tap back. 2 more, tap to the front and tap back, and last one, tap to the front and tap back. Great. March it through. You should have felt that your supporting leg was really working as well there. Okay, we're going to do it through again now, and we're going to see how much support we need from the chairs. So again, we're going to start off by transferring our weight down one side. Think about how much support you need from the chairs. So we're going to tap to the front, and then we're tapping back, and tap to the front, and then we're tapping back. Think about how much support you need there. And we're going to do one last one. Tap to the front and tap back. Great. March it through. Same on the other side. When you're ready, tap to the front and tap back. Nice and tall posture. Your upper body should stay nice and still. The movement comes from the hip. Great. And again, tap to the front and tap back. Great. March it through. Okay, we can move that on to make it slightly more challenging by turning into a flamingo swing. So stay with the tap if you need to, but if you want to come on and do the swing, then we can do. So the same position, and all we're going to do is transfer that weight over onto this leg, and we're going to take the other leg and we're going to take the leg forward, and then we're going to brush the leg on the floor and take it back. And we're going to take the leg forward, and we're going to brush the leg on the floor and take the leg straight back. Two more. Forwards and brush on the floor and take it back. And last one, forwards and brush on the floor and take it back. Great. March it through. Good. Okay, we're going to do the same on the other side. Think about how much support you need from the chair. Okay, when you're ready, we're going to take the leg forwards, and then we're going to brush on the floor and take it back. And again, forwards and brush on the floor and take it back. Perfect. And again, forwards, brush the leg on the floor and take it back. And last time, forwards and brush on the floor and take it back. Lovely. And march it through. Great, well done. Okay, moving on to another exercise. We're going to have our balance exercise. We're going to have our feet about hip width apart again, and we're going to do a 3-point tap. So we're going to start off with transferring our weight down one side of the leg. Think about how much support you need, and we're just going to take a tap forward with this leg, take it back, tap to the diagonal and take it back, and then tap to the side and take it back. Good. March through. This time we're going to do the same exercise, but we're going to try not to touch the floor. So it's as if you're almost dipping your toe in some really cold water. Okay, are we ready? So again, think about how much balance, how much support you need from the chairs. Use both chairs if you need to, or one chair, or just fingers on the chair. When we're ready, so we're going to go to the front, tiny tap to the front and take it back, and to the diagonal, keeping that supporting leg nice and soft, and out to the side and take it back. Great. March it through. Brilliant. Well done. Let's do the same on the other side. So we're going to start off doing the taps. So 3 taps, one front, one diagonal and one to the side. Tap to the front and bring it back. Tap to the diagonal and bring it back, and tap to the side and bring it back. Great. March it through. Good. This time we're going to try not to touch the floor as much. When you're ready, so we're going to go to the front and bring it back, to the diagonal and bring it back, and then to the side and bring it back. Perfect. March it through. Good. You can make that exercise more challenging by not using the chairs as much for support. Perfect. Okay, moving on, we're going to do some toe and heel raises now. So first of all, we're going to bring our heels up. So we're going to do a split stance for this. So you're going to have one foot slightly in front of the other, and you're going to come up onto your toes, hold the position and come back down. Join in with me when you can. Up onto your toes, hold that position there, and then we're going to slowly, slowly, slowly release down. Lovely. Think about how much support you need from the chairs. Coming up onto your toes, hold that position. Lovely, looking forward, and then slowly lower down. Think about that posture. Remember, try not to lean on the chairs. Try to keep all of your weight through your legs, and then it will come through your toes. So we're going to come up onto our toes. Your weight should be through your big toe and your medium toe. Hold that position and then slowly, slowly, slowly lower down. Lovely. Last one now. We're going to come up onto our toes. Hold that position. Great. And slowly lower down. Perfect. Well done. That's a really good calf strengthening exercise as well as balance. Okay, marching it through. Let's do the same on the other side. So we're going to take one leg into that split stance, so the opposite leg is facing forwards. And we're going to do 4 heel raises. So we're going to come up onto our toes, hold that position. Think about how much support you need from the chairs, and then slowly, slowly, slowly lower down. Perfect. And again, lifting up onto those toes. Think about where that weight's distributed. It should be under your big toe and your medium toe. And then slowly lower those heels down, nice and controlled. Well done. And again, lifting up, hold that position there. Perfect. And slowly, slowly, slowly lower down. Great. Last time now, lifting up, hold that position. Great. And then let's slowly, slowly, slowly lower down. Perfect. Let's march it through. So we're going to do the opposite exercise now. So we're going to lift our toes up. So again, we're going to do a split stance. So you're going to take one foot. It's going to be a small step in front, and all we're going to do is come back slightly onto our heels. This doesn't have to be a big movement, so your toes aren't going to be really pointing up towards the ceiling. It's going to be a small movement, and the important thing is to try not to lean forward, to keep that nice, tall, relaxed posture. So we're going to come back onto our heels, use the chair for support, hold that position, and then really nice and controlled, we're going to slowly lower our toes down. Lovely. And again, lifting back onto our heels, hold that position, try not to stick that bottom out at the back and lean forward, nice tall posture, and slowly, slowly lower down those toes. Great, 2 more, lifting up, hold that position there, think about how much support you need from these chairs, and slowly, slowly lower down. Last one now, lifting up, hold that position, well done. And then let's slowly, slowly lower down. Great, march it through. And then we're going to swap over legs. So a small step forward with the other leg. Make sure you feel nice and secure, feet flat on the floor. And we're going to lift our toes up again. Nice tall posture, lifting our toes up. Hold that position. Well done. Don't try not to lock those knees out. Keep the knees nice and soft. And slowly lower down. Great. 3 more. Lifting up onto those toes. Hold that position there. Well done. And then let's slowly, slowly, slowly. Great. Lower down. 2 last ones now. Lifting up. Hold that position. Well done. And slowly lower down. Perfect. And a last one now. Lifting up. Hold that position. Well done. And then let's slowly, slowly, slowly lower down. Great. Okay, take the legs back now, and we're just going to march it through. Perfect. Great. That's the end of the balance exercises. Again, you can make them a bit more challenging by reducing the amount of support you have from these chairs as you go along and do them. But what we'll do now is we're going to do a nice, gentle cool down. Just starting off with a march, and we're going to make the movements a little bit smaller each time, just to get ourselves back down to our heart rates back down to our pre-exercise state. Well done. So just make the movements a little bit smaller. Your leg movements are smaller now, and so are your arm movements. Perfect. Well done. Okay, keep those toes on the floor now, and just let those heels come up, and just relax those arms down. Lovely, perfect. Okay, let's do 2 more. This is 1 and this is 2. Into the pause position. Now we're just going to do a gentle arm swing. Just breathe in and out, nice and relaxed, and nice deep breaths. Just nice and relaxed now. Perfect. We'll do 4 more of these, just making the movements a little bit smaller each time. 4, 3, 2, one. Perfect. Okay, right, we're going to go on to doing some stretches now. For the stretches, I'm going to use a chair and I'm going to do them seated. So I'll just bring my chair here. When we sit down in the chair, we'll do a sit to stand. So feel the chair on the back of your legs, tilt that pelvis, looking forward, and then we're going to slowly lower ourselves down. Make sure you can feel the chair there and gently ease yourself down into the chair. Perfect. Okay, let's walk ourselves forward using the hips to the front third of the chair, nice and tall. And we're just going to take one leg out in front of us, toe pointing up towards the ceiling, and we should feel a nice calf stretch. So the calf is the muscle in the bottom of your leg there. So dig that heel into the floor and point that toe up towards the ceiling. Hold that position there. Well done. And then we're going to gently release that toe down, hands on the opposite legs, and then we're going to lift up and lean forward, hinging over from these hips. Make sure you look down towards the front of your toe just to make sure you don't hurt your neck at all. And you should feel a nice stretch in your hamstring, which is the muscle at the back of your legs here. This is great for keeping your walking stride length nice and long as well. Hold that position. Perfect. And then we're going to lift that up, release that leg, and we're going to do the same with the other side. So we're going to take the other leg out, toe up towards the ceiling, and you should feel a nice stretch in your calf muscle. Hold that position there. Well done. And when we've held that position there, stretching out those calves, we're going to slowly release the toe, hand on the opposite leg, and we're going to lift up and hinge over from the hips, keeping that head looking down in front of you. Again, to stretch out, hold the position there. Well done. And then let's slowly release both of those. Take the, come up into the nice posture position, hands on those knees, and all we're going to do is we're going to take the arms back, and we're going to take the arms back to the back of the chair, and we're just going to stretch out the chest muscles. So this is really good stretch for keeping that nice tall posture and the shoulders nice and back. Well done. So we're elongating the muscles across here. Hold that position there. And then slowly release that back. Give those arms a little roll there backwards, and then well done everybody. Give yourself a clap. Hope you enjoyed the session and have a great day, and see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.